ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? How we doing today? Hold on, let me try to get your chats up here. Big game. France have done the business. Canada have done the business. Now it's time for England. Hopefully. But hello. I can see chats on YouTube, but I don't. Hold on, let me activate. I don't know why. I can see all your chats. It's just I can't bring him up. What's my prediction? I got a 1-0 win for England. Okay, hold on. We're singing "God Save the King" next, so let's get ready for that.
And now it is God Save the King.
God Save the King. Come on. Here we go. God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Come on, England. Come on. England. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me fix the chat situation here.
Well, the hot topic in terms of Gareth Southgate's selection today was whether he might switch to a back three. And that's how it looks with 𝐒𝐰𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼 replacing the suspended Mark Guéhi. 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐿𝐼 keeps his place in midfield, having made his first start at the Euro in the last round. Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane have scored all 4 of England's goals so far.
Okay.
And Kane converted a penalty.
England made themselves underdogs. I wouldn't say necessarily they're underdogs. I still think they're favorites. Come on.
The vastly experienced Italian official Daniele Ossato is our referee today. He's already been in the middle for group stage games involving England and Switzerland at this Euro. Granit Xhaka, formerly of Arsenal, contesting the coin toss with ex-Spurs man Harry Kane. 𝐼𝙗𝐿𝐼 names an unchanged
3-1 to Switzerland. My prediction, I said 1-0. I don't think, bro, listen, I don't think there's going to be many goals in this game. I don't think there's going to be many goals.
22-year-old Fabian Rieder keeps his place in the side. Brillimbolo put the Swiss
I think it's going to be really tight.
in the last meeting between the teams, and he's one of the
2-1 England. I said 1-0. 1-0 England was my prediction.
𝐼𝙗𝐿𝐼𝐼's men in Germany so far.
I think it's going to be a tight affair. All right, come on, Bellingham. You're my fantasy. I need you to do well. I need you to do well.
Performing pre-tournament favourite. It is what international tournament football is all about. You wouldn't have fancied Switzerland would be favourites going into a tussle against England.
Bro, I don't think they're favorites. I still think England are slight favorites. Or it's even at best.
So far, you would have to say 𝐼𝙗𝐿𝐼𝐼's side are much the better performers up to this point.
All right, we're getting ready to go. Let's get the scoreboard ready.
And Harry Kane, the saviours against the Slovakia, Granit Xhaka, the metronome in that Swiss midfield.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got kickoff. Here we go. All right.
And the supporters would have been hoping for a lot better than what they've seen so far.
All right, let's get these shots.
The Swiss precision that we've witnessed here means that the runners-up at the
I don't know. I think it could be. It's probably going to look very similar to the France-Portugal game.
Yeah, well,
I think now the further and further you get into competitions, the more and more teams just really go and are very defensive and try not to make mistakes rather than to go and create something.
Plenty of talk beforehand about how England would match up.
What's up, Junior? I missed your stream yesterday. How are you feeling about France and Mbappe being out last time?
Well, the big question with
Mbappe, I thought he had a stinker. Arguably, if Mbappe wasn't captain or if Mbappe wasn't Mbappe, he probably shouldn't be starting next game. But for France overall, listen, we not gonna lie, probably did not deserve to win the game. But at the end of the day, listen, we're through. We're in a semifinal. So, listen, if you tell me France are gonna go and win like this, would I rather them go and play, nice tiki-taka football, so on and so forth? Obviously, but listen, at the end of the day, I'll take a 1-0 win every single day. Maybe not penalties, but cheeky little 1-0s like that going through. I'll take every single day. I'm doing good. We're doing good. The voice, though, it's even more shot than before. The voice is getting worse, but we'll manage. It was for a good cause. Canada qualifying for a semifinal. France qualifying for a semifinal. That's why we're good. All I need now is for England to do the same.
Recently went third on the list of all-time appearance makers.
The France-Spain game will be good if 𝐒𝐲𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 doesn't turn into I still do. Most people think that was a pen, the 𝐒𝐲𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 handball. I thought, I think his hand is coming back towards him. Like, if it's given, I could see in this modern game. I have seen it given, but I just don't think it'd be fair.
Here is Rodriguez. In fact, to take that back, it does look like a 3. Saka's at right wing back and Trippier at left.
Him subbing out right before the last half of extra time crushed me. Even 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo didn't do that. Well, arguably, 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo should have been subbed off. I guess you said he scored his penalty. I think, well, we don't know for sure here, but I think Ronaldo starting for Portugal is hurting Portugal. I think maybe you bring him on after the end to lump balls in, but at this point, just during both of his round of 16 games, he just looks off pace. Canada wins on pens and France wins on pens. Does that mean this game's gonna go to pens? I hope not. I hope it doesn't go to pens. England, I guess, historically aren't great on pens. Maybe more recent times they've gotten better, but ideally, you want this thing resolved in the 90. What do you think about the Colombian national football team? I think they're great. I reckon they probably will win today against Panama. I won't be streaming that game, but I'll be watching for sure. Unnatural. I don't think his arm's coming back in, and when it hits it's fair. It's not obviously touch tight to him, but it's fairly close to his body.
Rice. Now Saka gets the angle for the cross. It's a deep one, too deep for anyone in white.
Yeah, I'll stream that game. I don't think I've got it set up to that I'm streaming it, but hold on, let me change that quick.
Harry Kane was in there, and Trippier made his way right up from left wing back as well. Swiss papers were saying no matter what 𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐿 does, it works. His selections and tactics have done the business nicely so far.
I saw the thing about Ronaldo here. I think the same, but if they didn't start Ronaldo, I feel like Ronaldo would be so angry just because, that's the thing. That's the problem with Ronaldo in Portugal, is that if you bench him, it could cause you more problems than if you just start him. Because the whole thing with Ronaldo is, let's say, for example, you don't start him and you lose. Well, now the exact first things that are going to be coming out of there are going to be, look at this guy, doesn't start Ronaldo, this is what happens. But then if you keep him, he just doesn't do much to the team. So I think at this point, it's Ronaldo has to go and be honest with himself and be like, I'm doing this team a disservice. But the thing, knowing Ronaldo, he's never going to do that. Stop glazing on France. I don't think. Listen, I said that France played bad. I said that France arguably deserved not to go through. And for the Canada one, I just said we went through on pens. I think it was an even game. Maybe one was probably fair. Or I would have hoped Canada to do it in the 90, but you know they weren't able to. I don't think I'm necessarily glazing on them though.
Jude Bellingham to rescue themselves from an exit to Slovakia. Then Harry Kane's header.
If you bench him, you can't out him at all because he's gonna be there pouting. That's the problem.
Switzerland thus far edgy, to say the least, for England.
Is this game gonna be boring? Well, you hope not.
Foden under pressure.
The things though, I think I'm whatchamacallit. I think Gareth Southgate is a disciple of Didier Deschamps.
Concept. Rice. Jog Stones. Into Saka. Foden. Menu. Rice screaming for it and gets. Bellingham. Trippier.
Who do you think has been France's best player? Well, hold on.
Could want to control, but he's maintained possession.
If I go based off of offside anyways. If based on everything, it has to be a defender. The one thing that's actually clicking for France is the defense, which I guess arguably you say is not a good thing necessarily. If that's the case, then I'd probably have to say Saliba's been monstrous. Mike Maignan been good. You know, Koundé. I'd probably say Saliba probably. Like I don't feel like he's put a foot wrong in the entire tournament. Even though 𝐼𝙗𝐿's been good, I guess arguably he said he gave up a penalty, but Saliba's been impeccable.
Looks like it might give them just a touch more bite at least.
Carlo Ancelotti will make Mbappé a beast. Let's see.
Not really changed formation. They've swapped a few bits of personnel in and out as the tournament has gone on, and so far.
How about that golazo? It was a good goal. It was a good. I would say it's like a golazo is a screamer. A golazo is a screamer, a belter. It was a very fine header, a tidy header. Oof.
Very good covering by 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝑵, and he needed to get there.
Yeah, excellent work from 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝑵, but 𝙤𝙣𝙤𝙘 has got such pace. Got the beating of Kieran Trippier every time, that's for sure.
Believe what you read, he might be playing his club football in England in the not too distant future. Manchester United rumoured to be looking at him.
Hold on, let me make some quick change.
𝐒𝐰𝐲𝑵 back for Rodriguez.
Yeah, actually, without the ball, Saka's just narrowing off, isn't he, and following 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝑵.
All right, sorry to everybody on on Twitch. I just updated the title of the stream. Although I don't know what it is, but every time, so I typically tend to put the logos, well, the flag, but for the England one, it seems like on Twitch at least that it doesn't want to register it. They kind of Twitch their England haters for some reason.
Inviting ball in.
Oof, that's a dangerous ball.
Reader collects. Freuler wants it.
Bro, it's gonna be a tight game.
Fabian Reader. Stones.
Yikes.
And now Kane. England somewhat on the rack.
Done well there. They've done well.
Rodriguez. 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝑵.
Where you gone? My name's Bassi. I need something to rely on. So tell me why. I don't get this comment.
been a lot of talk about England perhaps not pressing as much
as do you think that Canada has a chance against Argentina? I'd say certainly they have a chance. I'd say it's not going to be easy, and they're not favorites. And if I was a betting man, I'd go probably bet that Argentina win. But listen, man, it's 9. The good thing that you can say though about the Copa America and that you like about it is that it's only 90 minutes. So as in there's no 130 minutes. So if you're able to keep Argentina at bay for the 90 minutes, which obviously is extremely difficult, plus added time and extra, after that it's straight to penalties. It was good. It was nervy. Probably less nervy than the France game, just because I mean France, you have bigger expectations on them, and if France, lose, it's more of an upset. But even Canada won that penalties as well, bro. All I can say is I hate penalties, bro. I never want to have to go to penalties. At least France, everybody scored their penalties, but no, Canada, they went second, and so every time that Venezuela missed their penalty, Canada missed the penalty too, so they couldn't take the advantage. But at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. I'm backing Uruguay to win the Copa America. I still think it's Argentina's to lose, but we'll see how Uruguay do obviously today against the juggernaut in Brazil. If they beat Brazil in a convincing manner, then I might have to put them ahead of Argentina. But for now, I stay steadfast on my claims from before the tournament. I think it's Argentina's tournament to lose. 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐿𝐾 Spain have a really good chance in the semifinals. Spain have looked so good, and France have looked like they're starting to play under Southgate. Or if anything, it's more so that Southgate's looking like he's playing under France. The thing is, Didier Deschamps, he's always been like that. He's always played very pragmatic football. The one time you could say that he's played, we'll say, expansive offensive football was in the 2020 Euros, and that's probably the France that's looked the least or the most vulnerable and the most volatile. So for him, it's we defend well, we get 1 or 2 chances, and ideally, hopefully, we convert on one of those 2 chances. So he wants his individuality to do the job. And I mean, the thing with them is that it's sort of hard to criticize him, even though it's not pretty. At the end of the day, Deschamps has gone to quarterfinals in the World Cup 2014, finals in the Euro 2016, won the 2018 World Cup, won the Nations Leagues. His one, disappointing campaign was the 2020 Euros, which they got knocked out in the round of 16. Final of the 2022 World Cup, and then here, semi-final of the 2024 Euros. So his pedigree, he's arguably, if he wins this Euros, is gonna, match the most successful international manager. But if he goes and wins it, will go down as one of the most best international managers of all time. Oof.
Bit of pressure from England now. But it was a surprise to see Saka on the right-hand side.
Well, the thing is, it's because of Deschamps' tactics. It's because of Deschamps' tactics primarily. I think if you're Deschamps, he's going and saying, listen, we're getting the job done. And it's hard to argue against it. I agree. I don't think France are playing well either, but it's Deschamps' tactics.
Switzerland have only managed one.
All right, but I'm curious. What do you guys think? What are you guys' score predictions for the game?
England, the last of those competitive meetings, 0-0 draw in the third-place playoff in the Nations League in 2019. That went to penalties. England won 6-5. Jordan Pickford actually scored a penalty in that shootout.
2-1 England.
Memories of shootouts from the last Euro. England losing the final to Italy on them. Switzerland going out in the quarters to Spain.
1-0 Switzerland, 2-1 Switzerland, 2-1 England. 1-1 goes to pens. 2-0 Switzerland.
Really high up, his starting position.
Let me do a poll.
Just went a fraction too soon. Was hoping for the ball over the top. He actually came to his feet, which meant he had to drop back into his shape.
Who going through?
Last game between the sides was a friendly a couple of years ago. 𝘂𝙗𝑚𝐵𝑜𝑙𝑜 got the opener in that one. Luke Shaw equalised just before the break, and Gareth Southgate says that he is available to feature. There was talk that he might have been in the mix to start today.
Bro, what's the point at this point? What's the point for Luke Shaw? What's the point of having him here anyways? Like, you're going to have potentially him make his first... Come on, Harry. Set it. First time. Menu! Ah. I don't get the point of having him there.
Rice into Xhaka. Kane going for it.
Nah, nothing there. Nothing there.
Nothing in that.
Let's start the poll. Let's do one here as well. England. Switzerland.
Actually got a bit of the ball, didn't he? Fabian Cher. Kane get there first, flicked it on to Cher. I think he was looking for it.
Massimiliano Irati is the video assistant referee.
I do like Declan Rice when he's got the ability to get forward.
Not gonna England, decent start from England, I'll say. Decent start.
He's more than just a sitting midfielder.
Long for Ruben Vargas to chase. Pickford.
Things I haven't even been able to watch an England game really since probably the first game, because every other time I was traveling, or the last game I was at church, so I couldn't watch the game. But we're back here. We're back here.
Moment against Slovakia, though, when a free kick on halfway fell the way of one of the Slovakian players, and he was miles out of his goal. Long-range hit went just wide.
All right, let's see what the percentage is. 56% of you say that Switzerland's going through. Okay, this is on the horizontal stream. And then 74% of you think England's going to do the job. All right, that seems more what I was expecting.
Almost managed to find a way through.
So good at holding onto the ball, isn't he, 𝐶𝐵𝐼𝐻, even under pressure. Takes it in tight areas, always wants the ball.
Yeah, no, I did stream it. I mean, all the streams on YouTube, you go back, they're all up to watch. The vertical, well, not for every single one, but the vertical and the horizontal streams with the times, with the score bugs and everything. So you can go and see all the reactions. They're all there to see.
England in the quarterfinals after
Foul.
they saw off Italy. As there's a bit of talk from some of the England players that seems a little bit over the top about their abilities. Remo Freuler. He and Xhaka pinpointed by Gareth Southgate as the key to the Swiss play. And here is Freuler in a good pocket of space now. 𝐿𝑀𝐵𝑜𝑙𝑜. Freuler's continued his run. Walker
Well done.
just about deals with it.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
And then 𝐿𝑀𝐵𝑜𝑙𝑜's causing him a few problems by dropping deep.
Who are you supporting? Wow. I guess you guys can't see the jersey, but there you go.
You've got the license really to go in really tight. And we haven't done that. Any of the three centre-backs gone tight with 𝐿𝑀𝐵𝑜𝑙𝑜. Good defending from Kyle Walker.
To all the English fans in the chat, I'd like to know, do you at some point start Luke Shaw? Like, let's say he's fit, do you bring him on? Does he start the semi-finals?
Bellingham. Now Saka. Immediately surrounded by a number of red shirts, and Vargas has also kept it in.
Yes, you do.
Rodriguez closed down by Bellingham. Shuffled away by Akanji.
Because personally, I don't get it. No.
Foden.
Nah, Bellingham's on the pitch. Bellingham's on the pitch.
Walker.
Imagine if it was Canada versus France in the World Cup final. Who would you support? if it's a World Cup final, then probably Canada. But like, either way, at that point, it's a win-win for me. Either way, whatever it is, because even if Canada lose, it's a historic making to a final. But I probably say Canada winning it because France. I mean, we're already win too, and I've already seen France win a World Cup in my lifetime, so I'm okay. I'd be okay with it. But yeah.
This is Saka.
Yeah, I don't watch nearly as many of the games, but yeah, I do. Certainly the all the Canada games I watch, the US games I watched, and oh, someone has to be there. And I'll be also streaming the Brazil versus Uruguay game. But yeah, the Canada game yesterday, arguably of the 3 games, I would have said that is probably the best.
Saka, quicker than 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝑚, gets in behind him, does it so well. Nobody arriving in the box to get on the end of it inside the 6-yard area.
Trippier.
Kane's header. Still feel that there might be a few doubts about Harry Kane's fitness in the.
I'm from Scotland, so I'm rooting for Switzerland.
Moving as freely as
all right.
Expect the all-time top scorer.
Not even gonna. The thing is, I guess I can understand, the England, Scotland, divide and so on and so forth. But you're not even gonna support your fellow Brits. Your fellow countrymen.
Across to Bellingham, who took it neatly. Bellingham straight into the path of Xhaka. Now here's Embolo, isolated for now, but that's a good turn. Tidied up by Declan Rice. I think he's a bit unlucky there.
Who are you rooting for in the Euros? France and England are the 2 teams. France #1 and then England afterwards. So ideally, a France-England final. France win would be good.
Frustration boiling over, didn't get the first decision.
I'm cheering for whoever England plays against. What's the explanation here?
Good strength from Embolo. Declan Rice again getting back and helping out. Started well, England, with a positive performance so far.
Come on. Good ball in.
Foden fires it
in.
Saka won't be able to keep it in, or will he? Sommer gathers anyway.
From the
The flag is raised.
Offside.
Wasn't happy with the decision.
Am I the only one cheering for Switzerland because any team I support always lose?
Rodriguez.
How are you? I'm doing good. CR7 with the same amount of goals as Messi in year 2024. Yeah. And I mean, neither have been particularly great. I'd still say that Messi's probably been better with Argentina. I just feel, as I was saying before, I just feel like Ronaldo's insistence on staying with Brazil on playing every single game is what's done Portugal there.
The amount of flack that he's had coming his way, and he admitted that the players need to shoulder some of the blame for the lackluster performances. Reader. Embolo's effort blocked. 𝐿𝐴 gets it away. Xhaka. Rodriguez.
It's been a pretty even game.
𝐿𝐴's done well so far against Embolo. She's a handful. Good strength.
France, yeah, it was torture to watch. It was not a good game to watch. Yeah, even for a neutral. At least the Canada, like, if you guys like have a way of rewatching it. If you guys watch the Canada-Venezuela game, it was arguably, I would say, the best game of yesterday. In terms of entertainment for a neutral, it was great. It was open, free-flowing, chances going left, right, and center, open nets missing, golazos, and obviously a penalty shootout to beat at the end. Whereas France-Portugal, I felt like France-Portugal, it almost felt like past like the 70th minute or whatnot, teams were already like satisfied with, we'll go to penalties.
Vargas.
Would you have France winning 2 World Cups in a row or Canada winning 1? Probably Canada winning 1.
Mainoo's fouled. Xhaka disagrees.
Just having a quick chat with Kyle Walker. Wasn't sure when to press.
I don't know. I think there's also the fact that, I mean, it's not really talked about nearly as much. Is that it's just tiredness. I guess it's usually talked about. I guess it is talked about quite often. But like players have just gone. Mbappe, like, I don't know. The thing is, sometimes some of the excuses Mbappe fans will have for him. The thing is, when Mbappe obviously he had, you know, contractual issues with PSG, so on and so forth, and so he was put into like a loft of like players that the club wanted to leave, and so he wasn't training with the first team or with most of the first team squad. So people are trying to use that as an excuse, but like make that happen in August. But I just think that number one, he's been poor, and then there's the nose injury as well, which plays some aspect of it. I'm not sure how much though. Then there's just like regular tiredness. Why did you put a black flag for England? It's not me. It's just the way that Twitch can't seem to register a black an England emoji flag. I don't know why everywhere else on YouTube it's not on what am I saying? Kick. It's not on TikTok, but everywhere else on YouTube it works perfectly fine.
So far, and before the quarterfinals, it covered the most ground at this Euro as well. Far ahead of
France winning back-to-back trebles or France winning a World Cup? Well, probably back-to-back trebles, I would say.
Walker. Foden. Here is Declan Rice.
What do you think about Mbappe joining Real Madrid? I've got a like 20-minute video explaining my thoughts way back in February.
𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬 away.
That's been the big threat for England. Saka spinning in behind. Hasn't quite found the final ball. There's a couple of times when Harry Kane has been on his heels and not got there. This time 𝐒𝐻𝐭𝳬's in a great position to defend the cross, but this is no contest so far. Saka's got the beating of 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬. Great skill, and he had to leave him, otherwise that was a penalty.
𝐒𝐰𝐲𝐻 was only expected to provide midfield cover for either Xhaka or 𝙭𝙗 at this tournament. He's played every minute so far at
PSG winning a treble for 10 years in a row, or Canada winning 2 World Cups. Probably, at that point, I'd probably say Canada winning 2 World Cups. Because, I mean, if you win trebles 10 years in a row, as well, bizarre as it may seem, at some point, like, 10 years is a long time. Like, even as dominant as Real Madrid are and whatnot, right? Real Madrid have never won a treble, right? Even though they've gotten, they've won, Champions Leagues, and they've been dominant in them. They've done, what, 3 in a row? So, I don't know. Sometimes variety, to a certain degree, is decent, is good.
That's a useful ball, but 𝐒𝐻𝐭𝳬 can guide it towards Xhaka, who was levered off it by Mainoo. Rice on for Kyle Walker. Early into Saka.
Come on, Saka.
Mainoo. Now Foden. Bellingham. And that's off Xhaka for an
semi-finals and only 3 goals, 2 own goals and 1 penalty. At the end of the day, we're in the semi-final for France. Why have I lost my voice? Well, initially I lost it. It was from the USA game. The screaming in the how great it was for them to get knocked out, and then whatever was left of my voice now is gone. That's because of the whatchamacallit, the game yesterday, Canada. And probably to a certain degree, France as well.
Trying to keep
Do you want Mania to join PSG? I mean, if he's available for a sensible price, yeah, why not? But I don't think United are any reason to sell and want to sell him either.
Foden. England have retreated back into their own half.
Bro, that's poor. That's a waste.
Quite go to plan. Pickford heaves up towards Saka. Guided back to Trippier. Taken off him by...
That was a waste of a free kick. Is Canada the only country in CONCACAF left? No. So Panama is still in it. Panama play Colombia. But if Panama lose, then yeah, Canada would be the only team in CONCACAF left. There's 6 teams that were invited. So Canada, US, Mexico, Panama, Jamaica, and Costa Rica. And the only teams that went through were Canada and Panama.
𝐒𝐰𝙀𝑆₃, Xhaka, Rodriguez. 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐾𝐳𝐿.
Bro, you could hear Pickford screaming there, dang.
Mpolo. And he came back to Mpolo.
Do you think Watkins should start over Kane? Nah. I mean, first of all, Harry Kane's your captain, so you're going to bench your captain. I feel like you can't really do that, but
he looks to have been for the English champions.
Netherlands versus Turkey, yeah. Although the thing is, though, now though, as you guys, I mentioned about my voice, I'll probably have to, tone it down on how much I talk because to not make things worse than they already are. Clear.
So steps in well. Hasn't really put a foot wrong so far.
Excellent performance from him.
Bellingham now on the charge.
No, nothing, man. Foul on who?
Says yes, and also produces a yellow card.
That's not a yellow for me. That's not a yellow.
Is perplexed. That's the first booking of the game.
Well, quite clearly didn't fancy a race. 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐾𝐳𝐿 up against Jude Bellingham. Steps across him.
Nah, that's not a yellow. Both players are putting arms around each other. What are the Swiss fans going like this cry? For me, that's not a foul. For me, it's a foul. Even that, I say it's a bit of a stretch, but it's never a yellow for me.
But he's played every minute here.
Who do you think is the next English manager? Wait, who do you think the next English manager is after Southgate gets sacked? Well, I guess that's assuming Southgate gets sacked. If England go to a final and lose, do you guys still think Southgate gets sacked? And obviously, if they win, do you sack him as well? So,
now Kieran Trippier.
Handball. I think there's a handball.
Xhaka goes over and gets the free kick from a former Arsenal teammate of his.
Now if he reaches it, keep him. Yeah, so, okay, assuming, for example, England, I don't know, get knocked out early or something.
Trippier once again, though, on that left-hand side.
Yeah, that's a handball. How is that not given as a handball?
Outside the box.
What was I saying? Thing is, yeah, which English managers are available? Like, who's the best English managers? There aren't many, unless you go for foreign managers, which I personally think I'm not a big fan of. I think you should, if your players have to be English, then your manager should be English as well. But what are the good English managers out there? Sure, I might as well, maybe. I mean, maybe a manager if England get knocked out, maybe someone like a Jurgen Klopp could be there for England. That I'd be okay with, because I guess Klopp's been in England for a while. But just generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of foreign national team managers. Gerrard and Lampard are worse managers than Southgate. They're both worse than Southgate, I would say.
John Stones does it, 𝐒𝐰𝐻𝐿𝐾𝐳𝐠 does it.
Southgate or Deschamps as a manager? Well, you can't really compare the two. Come on now. I mean, Deschamps is one of only what 3 managers to ever won the World Cup as a player and as a manager. He's arguably the most successful manager in recent history. So yeah.
When he was asked about the criticism of their performances so far, Gareth Southgate said, look, every team wants to excite, but they've been up against opponents who have made it difficult for them. Did promise that you would see a spruced up England today, though, in the way they went about their business, and I don't think you can argue with that, even if they haven't found a way through.
Oh, okay, Bellingham laying out the attackers there.
Here's Saka. Bellingham wants it. Saka towards Bellingham, who tried to let it run, but actually got something on it.
It's a clever idea, actually. Dangerous ball, any sort of a touch makes it incredibly difficult for the goalkeeper. Some wonderful skill as well. They've got some hugely talented players, England. They haven't up to this point, but this is their...
What do you think about Jurgen Klopp going to manage the United States national team?
Definitely working.
I guess it'd be good for the US, but the thing is, if you're Jurgen Klopp, is that an enticing job? And also, does the US men's national team have the money to get Jurgen Klopp as well? That's another thing. I don't know, because the thing in the US, they came out with a deal basically where by assumingly, I'm not sure on the specifics, and I can't verify this for sure, but apparently that the United States, on the men's side and the women's side, they have to spend equal amounts because they came out with, an equal pay, agreement whereby players on both the men's and women's side are paid equally, the same amount, as well as
Polo lost his footing.
Yeah, as well as the amount of spending they do on like coaching staff, so on and so forth. And so it's going to cost you a lot of money to go and sign a Jurgen Klopp. And then they'd have to match that, though, for spending for the women's side. So I don't think they could get him. Don't forget, Pochettino is a free agent after being sacked from Chelsea. I guess, technically speaking, they left on mutual agreements. But again, the thing with Poch is, number one, yeah, money as well. And is that an enticing job? Is it a job that he'd want to do and want to have?
Xhaka and Freuler were their driving force in midfield. Ruben Vargas, a constant menace out on the left.
No, I've seen you.
Half-time approaching. Murat Yakin's men haven't been able to use those same players to the same effect against Gareth Southgate's side as of
Deserby's at Marseille.
I think you said it actually before the game, how he's got most of his selections right, Murat Yakin.
Deserby's at Marseille.
Choices that he's made as well. 𝐼𝙗𝙗 in that first game was a surprise against Hungary, where he started on the left and drifted into midfield. 𝙭up front as well. Shaqiri came in against Scotland. He scored. He's got most things right this tournament, but today it's not quite for them.
Here's Ndoye. That's out of play. England will be happy that they've kept him relatively quiet, because he's given a lot of defences some food for thought at this tournament.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the only reason I know is I listen to the 𝐿𝐾𝐲𝐿 podcast, but yeah, it's been like a week or so now that I've known that he's been at Marseille.
But so far, I'd argue it has been.
Chelsea already have a new coach, Moretzka. I mean, listen, I know, like, that's been out for a while though. Moretzka's your new coach at Chelsea.
We've seen and the intensity of the game. Not been too many shots on goal.
England have only scored 4 goals, 2 from Kane, 2 from Jude Bellingham. Switzerland have netted 7, all from different scorers.
Have you not seen? I mean, just like, do you follow Chelsea? Hold on, let me just do a quick look through on social media.
First goal for his country with an absolute blooter against Hungary.
Chelsea.
Saka.
It's one thing England are blessed with above Switzerland is a bit more pace at the back. Akanji's quick, but Fabian Schär the quickest, whereas Kyle Walker.
I think it wasn't that long ago.
Are both rapid.
Walker.
I'm sure I've seen it here somewhere.
Rice.
Walker. Can't find it now, but yeah.
From what we've seen so far from them in Germany.
Yeah, here you go. This is from June 3rd, so it's been a while. It's been a while. Enzo Maresca. If it'll focus, there you go. Hopefully you guys can see him.
Menu.
This was announced like June 3rd.
Konsa opts for the long one to Kane. He's out-jumped by Akanji. It's broken for Declan Rice. Bellingham's tricks.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of them in the Prem. Will Pep be able to help England win the World Cup, in your opinion? Maybe. Yeah, probably. I think he'd make them better. The thing is, though, as in Pep still, well, we'll see. Still under contract, obviously, with England. The thing is also, like, Pep has always been a club manager. Going and managing for the national team is completely different. It's a completely different mindset, so on and so forth. So, I'm not sure how well that his style of play would translate. The good thing you could say, though, is that he's worked with a lot of these England players beforehand, right? You know, Foden, Walker, Stones. But the thing would be then, I don't think he has enough time to go and implement his way. So I wouldn't expect England to all of a sudden be playing, you know, Man City tiki-taka.
Stood up by 2 in red.
Man City football. Not to mention the fact that, like, international football is just fundamentally different. It's a lot more pragmatic than national team, than club football.
Wasn't ideal, though. It will come back towards Kyle Walker. Well, the Swiss papers were very bullish about their chances today. Said that they came into this game with confidence at an all-time high. No surprise given their performances and results, and the head coach echoed that, saying they've already shown they can mix it against the big guns, beating the holders, almost seeing off the hosts in the group stage as well. He had no doubt that they could cause England problems, but with half-time approaching, England haven't had too much to worry about. Rice for Ezri Konsa. Trippier. Foden. Bellingham.
I think they'd like to get Foden on the ball a little higher, England, and also Harry Kane involved in the game higher up as well, rather than coming deep all the time. Other than that, Gareth Southgate would be really pleased with what he's seen in this first half.
Again, Saka doubled up on, so...
Boring game. Average Euro 2024 England game, yeah.
Laid off for Rice.
I mean, well, listen, if England go on and win, I think people are going to be perfectly fine with it.
Saka.
I mean, France. Menu! Oh, that's a block. What a block. What a block from Xhaka. I mean, just as we were saying, the game was getting boring. Got a pretty big intervention there.
For Switzerland, Saka against 𝐼𝙗.
Well done there from Saka.
He can't really make a challenge because otherwise he's going to give a penalty away.
What a challenge from Xhaka, though. Holy.
if you're England, keep feeding Bukayo Saka.
Well, things that both teams are, you have to think of it in a quarterfinal. This is international football. It's not like the Champions League where there's two legs. You're playing at home. This is a one-legged affair. So you're just naturally a lot more conservative and a lot more cautious.
I bet 𝐼𝙗𝙗 wished that Trippier had started on the right and Saka on the left.
Kane having a nibble at 𝙭, who threads it through. 𝐂𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 is speedy.
It's a foul.
Is able to ensure it's a goal kick.
Well, that's half time. No additional minutes. All right, very well.
Contested first half here in Düsseldorf.
All right. Chat, what are we saying the chat? The first half out of 10?
Haven't really been able to put England under too much pressure. Gareth Southgate's
What are we saying, chat, out of 10?
appears to have improved things for Harry Kane and co.
6, mid, 3 out of 10.
At the interval, it is England 0.
4, snooze fest. I say 5. I think it was better than. I think it was better than France's I think it was better than France's game. Hold on. Somebody said combined 11. So we do a combined 11 then for the two teams. I think it's gonna be pretty one-sided though. 5 out of 10. I never thought I would be saying this, but the game is going to pens. I mean, there's still a lot of football to be played, right? But I definitely could go to pens. All right, let me have a look at the statistics. What do you think of Trent playing in the midfield? Well, they've tried it. Obviously, it didn't work. So there's that. All right, here are the statistics. I mean, Clutch Eyes hasn't done much thus far. All right, here are the stats. So, obviously, 0-0 halftime. This is the momentum. I'd say slightly in England's favor. If we look at possession, 55-45, so basically 50-50. 0.28 expected goals for England to 0.08 for Switzerland. 5 shots, 3 corners. Fouls are pretty even, 2-4. Good title shots. So total shots 5, no shots on target yet. Block shots 4-1. I'd say it's a pretty even game. I don't say any team necessarily has an advantage over the other. What do you guys think? Do you stream on Twitch? Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch, on YouTube. There's 2 YouTube streams, as well as on TikTok. But yeah, who's been the best England player? Kobe Mainoo at 7.3. Obviously, Saka's probably the best, most dangerous. 32 touches. Let me see if it's still yeah, it is. Saka 32 touches. I think he's been their most dangerous player. How many touches has Harry Kane had? 9 touches. Yikes. 9 touches in that first half for Harry Kane. Yeah, Wizards. Hold on, let me check my fantasy football. Fantasy Euro. All right, come on, fantasy. Bro, I've literally just logged in. The only English player I have is close window. The only English player I have is Bellingham. Thus far, he's got 1 point. Top points. Just, bro, I need to put Koundé in my... Koundé. Bro, okay, hold on. Okay, here's the... Koundé's total points. He's got 39 points alone. Saliba's in my team. Musiala was in my team. Koundé's the best value. Dang. Bro, okay. This is my team this far. So the only person that can go and get points today, or for this game thus far, is Bellingham. Okay, I think the next round we're bringing on. The thing is, I can't bring on many other players. I'll go on and bring Koundé because he's been really good this tournament. He's been quite good. But yeah, how many points? Not gonna lie, fantasy we've been quite trash. Thing is, for the round of 16, I changed my stuff, but it didn't register it. So it's my round of 16 one is the same as it was here, basically. Or it doesn't seem. Anyways, whatever. But yeah. Actually, the round of 16 though, even though I didn't change it, we did decently because of thanks to Jude Bellingham and Musiala. We got a lot of points. 72 points is my best week thus far. So we're on 228 points thus far. I'm not sure. Like, I like to know what is everybody else on? Can you stream Colombia versus Panama? I won't. I'll watch it the game. I'm already doing 3 streams today, and because of my voice, I don't want to put any more strain on it than I already have. But if it goes to penalties, I might do it, like stream the penalties. But if it's done in the 90, I won't stream it. Argentina has an easy route to the final. I wouldn't count it out so quickly. They're certainly favorites, yes, but it's not done for sure. 187 points. I see. But the thing is, the more and more talking I do, the worse and worse it gets. I'm supporting Colombia. I mean, the thing is, I don't really care for which team in particular. As for me, it's just more so may the best team win. But yeah. Let's see what else am I? Let's see, match predictor. Bro, the only way Canada win is they bring Argentina penalties, and even that they would lose on because of Dibu Martinez. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be so confident on that. Like, all that sounds like is copium for the United States getting knocked out in your home tournament, having Panama, your local CONCACAF rivals, going and beating you guys. For me, all it sounds is like copium. 6 points here. I said here my prediction is a 1-0 win for England, and I feel like this game, the Netherlands, I feel like the Netherlands-Turkey game is going to be a lot more open, just because that's the way the two teams play. But yeah, I really did not get this correct. I must have only gotten 2 points then. Dang, kind of locked. Ça va bien, toi? Argentina, Colombia final? Maybe. I mean, the thing is with Colombia, especially like Argentina, you'd expect them to, go in and beat, Ecuador pretty comfortably. But in the end, it was a lot tighter than, perhaps most people would have thought. If I look at my knockout bracket, this is what I had predicted. The thing is, though, none of my predictions are going to count because everything was done too late, which is stupid. Like, I feel like if I predict, whatever, you know what? What's done is done. I can still see which predictions I got. So I'm going to get 0 points for all of this. But these are my predictions. Thus far, I also got both of these correct. Portugal, France. This whole side of the bracket thus far is correct. Everything is correct. I predicted Spain would win. Afterwards, obviously, France would win. So France, Spain semifinal. I'm saying France is going through. This side, though, is a bit where I got a bit wonky. I got Netherlands winning. Predicted that correct. I thought Austria would win. They didn't. It's Turkey. And then I've got England. I got England winning. That was correct. But I had Switzerland losing. But they didn't. I think France can win the Euros. I think so too. But yeah. You spoke I keep seeing you say 𝐿𝑎𝑦. You put 𝐿𝑎𝑦 right, but 𝐿𝑎𝑦 is not L-A-Y. It's L-E-S. Allez les bleus. L-E-S. What happened to goal scoring for France? Listen, I guess it's not needed. It's not needed. I mean, people are gonna go and say, France haven't scored. The same thing with Americans are going and saying, oh, Canada only scoring 1 goal. At the end of the day, Canada and France are in a semi-final. As in, if it works, it works. It's not about... At the end of the day, they're both in the semi-final. It's working. It's not pretty. But the most important thing in football is to win. How you do so is a secondary consideration. Obviously, you'd rather, play well and win. But, yeah. What? Whatever. Do you think Colombia can win the Copa America? Probably, yeah. I think they've looked, I would probably say third strongest team, I would say. Tight between them and Uruguay. I think Argentina, actually, even though their game against Ecuador kind of has me rethinking things. I have to wait and see for today's the quarterfinals before I make a final judgment. Canada never scores, but France is the best in Europe. Oh, France has scored, but Canada has scored 2 open play goals. Canada have scored, just not many. Opinions on the France versus Portugal. I thought the game was boring. For neutral, it was a boring game. For me, most of it was still pretty boring. But the penalties were, it was just stress. Pure stress. Junior, congrats with Canada. I will be supporting you guys along the way. And I've been, let's go. Vamos. Thank you. All right, well, they're getting ready. Teams are coming out. There you go.
By penalty kicks in the third place playoff at the Nations League finals in 2019.
Hella boring. Penalties can make a boring game with dramas. I just don't like that. I just don't like penalties. They just, the amount of stress you. If from a neutral perspective, I guess they're fine. Whenever it's my team who's not playing in it, I'm fine with it. It's when, you know, it's when you're involved in it, then it changes.
We'll wait to see if there are any changes from either coach during the interval, and it doesn't appear so, which means that 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐺𝐻 will continue in that left wing back.
Do you support PSG? I do indeed. Now, let's see, who do these most people think have winning? So 55% say England, and 67% on the vertical streams have England doing it. All right, interesting. All right, let's get this show on the road. Second half is going to be underway here shortly. Let's kick off.
Get the second half underway. They started the second half against Italy in the last round with a bang, with that banging goal from Vargas. Here's Xhaka.
And victorious, happy and glorious.
Rodriguez. All the way back to Jan Sommer.
Who's your favorite player of the year so far?
I have a little bit, especially when 𝐒𝐻𝐼𝐿 has been so proactive with the decisions that he's made.
I don't know.
His substitutions, his team selections. He's not been afraid of changing things. He's kept the same team today. The one that
I feel like Jamal Musiala. He's been quite good.
But 𝐒𝐰𝐻 has definitely struggled against Bukayo Saka.
Yeah. I guess personally, maybe, you know, bias to aside with including bias, I want to say Vitinha. I like the way he's done. Even this game against France, I thought he had a pretty good performance.
Nearly managed to slip it into Kane. It was an important interception by Akanji.
Bellingham. It's not a bad ball in.
He couldn't quite get there. Saka was sniffing around. Vargas.
Oh, Saka. Ah.
And Polo up against Kyle Walker. And Rice back to Stones.
Well, positive start to the second half again from England. Jude Bellingham on the ball, making things happen, and also winning it back high up the pitch as well. Kieran Trippier nicking it off 𝙭.
Saka for Phil Foden. Kobbie Mainoo.
Ouais, je crois. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de gens qui regardent sur Twitch. Merci quand même. Après, bon, j'ai plusieurs diffusions, alors ça va. Speaking of which, Twitch. I feel like Twitch, in terms of the delay, probably has the smallest delay. So if you guys want the my version of the stream with the smallest delay, Twitch is probably the way to go.
Polo has held off Concert. Foden got a little nick on it.
That's good work from Phil Foden. He's been more impressive today as well, hasn't he? I think he loves playing centrally, but he's got on the ball more.
For Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard from previous England generations, read Phil Foden and Jude Bellingham in terms of Gareth Southgate trying to shoehorn both of them into this England side.
Challenge.
Quite worked so far, but the change of shape today might mean that Southgate sees the best of them.
Do you still support Spurs? Why would I stop supporting them?
A dream come true for him to start a game for England at a major tournament, having come on from the bench against Slovakia. Well, he has looked very accomplished for them so far. Walker with the ambitious crossfield sweep. Trippier attacking, prevent it going out for a throw, but only guided into the arms of Sommer.
Ruben Vargas va marquer un but dans la 89e minute. Ah, on verra, on verra.
Switzerland haven't got him on the ball often enough. Ruben Vargas, so talented, so much ability, but hardly had a kick today.
Wait, hold on, where does Vargas even play? Ruben, no, not that one.
Scored that scorcher against Italy. Obviously, it was his assist for the opener
Ruben
against Italy
Vargas.
as well. Had a strong season here in Germany with Augsburg in the.
He plays for Augsburg.
Bundesliga.
Interesting. It's always interesting at the Euros. You go and you see, like, I mean, you see these players constantly, you know, at major competitions, but you oftentimes you forget where they play. What do you think is more exciting, Copa America or Euros? Low key, I'd probably have to go and say that the Copa America has been more exciting, I would say. A lot of the Euro games, it's been pretty sterile, you know, teams, very defensive block, very tactical, which, I mean, listen, I'm all for it. There's no problem with that. But, you know, there's been more upsets, I want to say, in the Copa America. The games are more tenacious, we'll go and say. But yeah.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Xhaka for Rodriguez. That's an intelligent pass. Here's Embolo up against Konsa, rolling him and getting the shot in, which is easy for Jordan Pickford, but goes down as the first effort on target we've seen so far.
Oh, Konsa's done.
Looks like a problem for 𝐒𝐰𝐿𝐿 as well. Fabulous play.
I mean, if he's injured in England, who's going?
Breaking the lines, and Embolo back to goal has been excellent.
What happened? Does he hit his shin or something?
He's done a pretty good job. Sticks with him. Means he can't get as clean a contact as he'd like to do when he spins and gets.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. La Coupe du Monde d'Afrique est le tournoi international le plus excitant à part la Coupe du Monde. I see the Africa Cup of Nations, certainly, yeah, it was probably one of the most entertaining ones.
Centre half and left back, as well as on the right side. He's played on the right and in the middle for his club team.
Thing is, though, I watched the Africa Cup of Nations, but I didn't watch it. I didn't watch every single game, and I didn't watch most of it. But certainly, yeah, the results, big teams getting knocked out. It was certainly very exciting.
Absolutely terrific campaign for.
But I guess the thing is that it's the quality, you go and say.
Winning the league and the cup. Here's Mainoo on the move. Saka looked offside to me. Play goes on for now.
Why should your commentary thing keep doing that?
And there is the offside.
My commentary. What do you mean?
Yeah, more good interchange again between Foden and Mainoo though.
Offside.
Offside Bukayo Saka. Two technically gifted footballers who quite clearly enjoy playing with each other, trust each other.
Saka said earlier in the tournament he didn't want to play at left back. He found himself there for 20 minutes or so against Slovakia and did a decent job. Played left wing back at youth level for England and for Arsenal in the past, but it's the right side in terms of his wing back role today that he's operating in. Felt he was fouled and belatedly. Daniele Osato concurs.
I think it was the right call as well. Ball had got away from Embolo, and you see he just puts his arms around the waist of Konsa to drag him back. Good decision.
Stones. Walker bypasses Foden, collected by Saka.
Walker nearly dispossessed by Vargas. Saka had a bit of a shove on him. It's just a throw, though. Foden's peeled off Rodriguez here, but his touch let him down. Share, useful ball, Vargas. He's got Walker on his shoulder, he's offloaded to 𝙒𝙗𝙘. Here's Xhaka. Foden stepping in. Declan Rice. Saka wants the early pass.
See him.
𝙒𝙀𝙗𝙗 has intercepted. Just a warning sign for England, though. Vargas spinning in behind Kyle Walker. Got the pace to do that, although Kyle Walker's got great recovery pace as well. That hasn't happened too often today. Granit Xhaka being dispossessed. Well, England bailed out there by the fact that the referee didn't think that Walker was taking that from the right position, because the throw actually had Declan Rice in a spot of bother. First of the quarter-finals went to extra time. The second of them to a penalty shootout. Heading towards the hour mark here, with nothing to separate England and Switzerland. Akanji was impeded by Kane.
Oh, come on, ref.
Almost looks frustrated with Manuel Akanji for picking him out.
Trying to give him the ball.
Fabian Schär. Bolo's layoff for Xhaka. Rodriguez searching up there. Rodriguez's ball in towards him. Bolo!
Oh!
Couldn't get clean contact on it.
Lucky England. Bro, low-key, it looks like Switzerland are the more likely team to score here.
When he does, he's got the quality to pick out that cross. Konsa once again sticking tight to Mbolo. It's been a really good duel between those two. Menu. Foden. Declan Rice. Foul by Mbolo on Konsa.
Could go either way. I mean, thus far it's looked like I must say the Swiss have looked the more likely team to score.
Into the path now of Bukayo Saka. Back for Bellingham. Foden lets it run for Rice. He's had to retreat. Foden. Arrow towards Trippier. Intelligent header. Kane couldn't quite get there. The defences have definitely been on top in this game. Both sides have got themselves into some good areas, good positions. I don't think England have got enough bodies into the box in support of Harry Kane. That's been a problem. To be honest, it's been a bit...
You think Spain are going to win the Euros?
Really the only target.
If they beat France, I'd probably have them as favorites.
Back to Rice.
But...
Bit of room now for Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Saka. Walker.
We'll call it biased and whatnot, but I still think that
Saka.
France finally will hopefully click on and find their way and win.
Lost it in a potentially bad area. Akanji, that's a very handy pass, and 𝙭up against.
If you can see him, had to slow it down. But for a corner.
At the expense of a Switzerland corner.
Kane only 3. I mean, Kane's been like non-existent. Let's see, Harry Kane. He's only had 11 touches in the game. That's disappointing. If the Netherlands win, is Virgil van Dijk top 20 of all-time defenders? I mean, he's probably already argued top 20 already. I mean, top 20 is a lot. Even then, is he?
Behind Jordan Pickford's goal.
Even that, I have to, say debatable.
Makes some great problems for England from the set piece. Ruben Vargas will deliver.
Name the top 20. But I think it's already people like Ramos, Maldini, Pepe, I would say is better than him. Laurent Blanc, Desailly, Lilian Thuram, Dani Alves, Marcelo, Varane, I would say is better. I mean, there's plenty, and this is recent. Nesta, Baresi, yeah, true. Even Beckenbauer as well. If you go and we consider all the players back as well, I think he falls.
More conventional delivery this time, and a good sliding block away from Jude Bellingham. Bellingham closing down Xhaka, telling England to get higher up the pitch. Rodriguez all the way back to Sommer.
I'd like to have 20 easily.
Xhaka, Reader, goes down quickly by Trippier.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not necessarily. I wouldn't say so.
Vargas. Good ball in towards him, Polo. Well watched though by Walker.
If you're saying he's top 10 easily, do you think how high is he? Is he top 10?
Taking a tumble, but doesn't get a free kick. Share. Vargas. Now Remo Freuler.
How am I a minute ahead of you? It depends on where you're streaming the game. All this stuff, it's completely dependent on the several different factors. 15th. Okay, well, who are the 15 ahead of him, would you say?
Just having a good 5 minutes here. Crowd are getting behind them.
The Swiss fans certainly winning the current battle in terms of volume.
I think it's true though. You said top 15 defenders, not just center backs. So defenders, this includes right backs as well. So if we have that, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Danendoy. Fabian Schär.
5th? No, come on.
Due to make a double change, we think that it's Reader.
What are you guys talking about? Well, we're saying where does Virgil van Dijk rate in terms of best defenders all time?
Rodriguez, who can hit them.
Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta, Cannavaro, Roberto Carlos are all bet. Yeah, that's just a few. That's just a few right there.
A free kick. 𝐼𝙗 disagrees, but Sato couldn't.
If you don't have him as top 10 center backs, you have low ball knowledge. Okay, maybe center backs. Okay, but even center backs. All right, chat. I can't think of many off the top of my head right now, but think of center backs that are better than him. Get 10 center backs that are better than Virgil van Dijk. People Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta, Ramos. That's 5 already. Okay, Vargas is coming off.
So it is Vargas and Reader who depart. Sylvain Widmer, who was suspended for the victory over Italy and was expected to come straight back into the side today in place of Reader, is on now.
At least top 10. Even that, I'm not sure. As I said,
who only played against
Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta,
is the replacement for Ruben Vargas.
Ramos. That's 4 right there that are already better than him. Vidic. I think it's all closer with Vidic.
right wing back position.
All right, here's a more comprehensive list. Maldini, Beckenbauer, Ramos, Nesta, Baresi, Roberto Carlos, Carlos Alberto, Ramos, Cannavaro. If you put Ramos twice in there, Ramos, Cannavaro, Zambrota, Piqué, Dani Alves, Marcelo. He's 14. So you have people like 𝙭, Thuram, who's the other? Is he Thuram, Laurent Blanc as well, higher than him.
They're adamant that either there should be a foul. Yeah, it did look like it was a foul, didn't it? Jude Bellingham.
Cafu as well. Like,
the decision has gone their way.
Ramos is a better player, but not a better center back. Well, Ramos spent most of his time playing as a center back, I would say. Like, would you rather have prime Ramos or prime Van Dijk? Because the thing is, though, it's not only that. Even though I would say actually prime Van Dijk was actually probably, if you tell me prime Van Dijk, yeah, maybe he gets into the top 10. But his prime just didn't last all that long. More Maldini, Ramos, Beckenbauer, Vidic, Ferdinand, Nesta, Baresi, Puyol, oh my goodness, Nasazi, Cannavaro. Piqué not even close to Virgil van Dijk. I mean, Piqué had a more, maybe his peak wasn't as high, but he was more consistent, I would say, over him. Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta, Laurent Blanc, Tony Adams, Ramos, Piqué, Cannavaro, 𝙭, Emmanuel Petit. Petit, I don't think Petit was a center back though. Petit was a midfielder, a DM.
Pickford thought about coming, then thought better of it. Stones not fully and that is a missed opportunity for 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐿, who has scored from distance already at this
Forgot Puyol and Cafu. All right, and I guess everybody's going and putting your list. My list in order is Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta, Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is what? 1, 2, 3, 5th. 1, 2, 4th. That's crazy. Maldini, Beckenbauer, Nesta, Virgil van Dijk, Ramos, Baresi, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Alberto. I want to place Lizarazu here, but I can't. But the fact that you have like Laurent Blanc's not, Virgil van Dijk is not the 4th best center back of all time. That's crazy. Blanc, 𝙭, Roberto Carlos, Cafu, Santos, Carlos Alberto.
Pickford towards Got away from Akanji, but it's going to pick up a yellow card for the...
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sometimes I think Ramos just fouls people, and people think that he's good for doing that, but he's really good, maybe the best defender, but people say he's good for that. No, I think he does foul less a lot. He's aggressive, yes. I still think he's a good center back, though. I think he's still a very good center back. And on his day, he could go forward. He's also a clutch center back, would score important goals for you as well. Not Terry, like, nah, for me, Virgil van Dijk, fourth is wild. For me, no chance. Virgil van Dijk was what? Yeah, his peak was what, like, even 2020, isn't that when he got injured? It's basically when he arrived at Liverpool. So half of that season, the season afterwards, and like half, and then the next season afterwards, he got injured though. So maybe a bit of that season after. So I don't know. He didn't have his prime was what, at best 2 years at best, his prime, and ever since then it's been meh. Recency bias. Yeah, I think a lot of it is recency bias.
Pinged forwards for Zuba, who got the wrong side of Walker.
Guys forgot Pep.
Ndoye.
Yeah.
And still Ndoye. Going the long way round. Kane was...
Well done there from Harry Kane.
Switzerland just starting to crank it up now. And Kane hacks it away. Mainoo.
Kyle Walker's pace gets himself out of trouble so many times.
Yeah, he was good, but he wasn't. He like the thing with Virgil van Dijk is I don't know. I feel like his defense was pretty passive.
Sylvain Widmer.
Switzerland on top. They're pushing, asking the majority of the questions right now.
Well, okay, this game could go to penalties, bro. No team looks really likely to score.
I was just looking down at the England bench to see if Gareth Southgate might be considering any tweaks, given that Switzerland are in the ascendancy at the moment. Bolo. Xhaka. Akanji. Rodriguez for Ndoye.
My updated list. Okay, Maldini, Beckenbauer, Cafu, Baresi, Nesta, Ramos, Vidic, Virgil van Dijk, Ferdinand Blanc, and probably Araujo in the future will make the list, but I don't know. I don't think Araujo is none any. Well, maybe at the end of his career, but you can only speculate with stuff like that. So what, now Van Dijk, in terms of this is center backs only, right? So he's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th best center back. Not better than Ferdinand, right? This is. I don't think we're gonna come to a consensus here. Everybody's gonna go and say someone different.
Trippier. Last 20 minutes of the 90. Bellingham. Trippier. Rice. Trippier.
For Trippier here on the left, it's not like this is why you need to have, I would say, a left-sided, a left-footed left back. He's so predictable getting it on his right foot.
Foden.
Have a crack? No.
Slightly awkward clearance from 𝐒𝐰𝙗𝙗. Zuber and Saka having a shove.
It's tightened up the numbers. A lot more of the ball in the first half, but that's really closed up.
Walker guiding Embolo out of play. England have the throw.
Maguire, Maldini, Beckenbauer, Ramos, Roberto Carlos, Cannavaro, Puyol, Pepe, Baresi, Nesta, Van Dijk, and Vidic. Right. Zizou's the best midfielder, not even a question. I wouldn't be so quick to go and say that. I think even in terms of French ones, you could make a case that Michel Platini's better than him.
Trippier trying to shield it out for the throw, which he does.
I don't think that find Bukayo Saka as regularly as they did in that first half either.
Rice.
Americans glaze Pulisic more than the Brits glaze Bellingham. Well, the thing is, I guess, the one thing I would say, though, is that at least with Bellingham is a, I would say right now, potential Ballon d'Or candidate. Pulisic is not. Yeah, that's a foul, man. Come on, Jude.
It's excellent defending from Xhaka. And then he uses experience. Brave to put his head there. But gives his team a good free kick. We're just having a bit of pressure.
Actually, the ball that seemed to hit his head rather than Jude Bellingham's leg.
It was a high boot.
Davies over Pulisic easily. I think Davies is the best player in CONCACAF. At my school, someone said that Bellingham was the best midfielder. Like, what, currently, all time? Like, what's the time frame? If they just said best midfielder right now, then that's fine.
Akanji brings it out from the back. Sylvain Widmer has Trippier on his shoulder. So it's Fabien Cher. That's a lovely arrow.
Would you rather France win the Euros or Canada win the CONCACAF Gold Cup?
Xhaka.
I mean, maybe France win the Euros because it's more a prestigious competition, and also Canada have already won the Gold Cup. Granted, before my time, but yeah.
Xhaka. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳳𝐲𝐝. Xhaka again. Akanji. Share. That's a nice disguised pass. And Doyle cross.
Oh, 1-0. 𝙭𝙤𝙘𝐻 has scored.
For Switzerland.
Wow.
They can touch their first ever semi-final now. They've had the better of the second half, and 𝙭𝙤𝐻𝐿𝑖𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 now
Oh.
to see of 𝙭𝙤𝐻𝐿𝑖𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 finish. The
Wow. So for the second game running, England go down.
Swiss
And now they, wow.
net against the
𝙭𝙤𝐻𝐿𝑖𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝. Let's see. Is anybody offside?
Well, you can't say this hasn't been coming. Switzerland have been the better side in this second period. They forced England on the back foot.
No, he's on. He's on. He's on.
Such a dangerous ball.
It's a good goal. Oh, wow.
Quickest.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Well, England, keep out. So what's going on?
Clever.
Wow.
Just drifting into the space. The touch off Stones.
And Bolo.
Bolo on
Touch off Stones.
gets there.
On the stretch. Gets there.
Switzerland.
Nah, no one's off. Everyone, it's a good goal. 𝙭𝙤𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐻 Bolo is the one who scored. Dang.
fine goal.
I did not have this happening.
In injury time.
The beer's getting launched and everything as well.
Who's had such rotten luck with injuries.
Wow, now it's on for England. Wow, okay.
Has shown predatory instincts there to give Switzerland.
Can England reply with a swift response? Okay, we're going to go over this topic. I'll focus on the game a bit more. Bro, England, come on. They're the one team I was expecting to at least do decently here.
Bellingham's ball in. Trippier for Rice. Trippier shuffles it back to Stones. 𝙭𝙤𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐻 and
Come on, England. Come on. Y'all can do this. Come on.
by 𝐵 Southgate to come on. Mainoo tried the little flick that doesn't come off.
Was reactionary rather than proactive from 𝐵 Southgate.
Oh, my.
That Embolo goal for him to go to his bench.
Bro, the England fans are quiet. You cannot hear them. They're all like this, frowning, pouting. Oh, my. Oh, my.
England have been waiting and waiting for their only left-footed defender to participate. Not ideal circumstances for him.
Is Luke Shaw coming on? Bro, for me, that's nonsense. If Luke Shaw is going to come on, make his debut in the tournament in the quarterfinals in the 77th minute, that is disgusting, man.
Trippier is one of those.
Oh my. So Kobe Mainoo's coming off. Kieran Trippier's coming off.
Is also going to be.
Jude Bellingham is coming off.
So there'll be no match-saving heroics from Jude Bellingham for England today.
Is Jude Bellingham coming off? No, surely not Jude Bellingham. Surely they're not taking out Jude Bellingham.
Sure, I saw the number 10 go up there.
It was the number 10. Is it Jude Bellingham? Surely it's not Jude Bellingham coming off. No, I think they got the number wrong.
I think it's 𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 that's gone off, hasn't he? Looks like Luke Shaw's gone into a back three. Ezra left wing back.
Well, he played there the time against Slovakia. Well, that was on the right side of the back line. Bellingham is still on.
Okay, Bellingham's still on. Okay. Well, now it's desperation here for England a bit.
Pairing up there as well. Walker's quick, but not quick.
12 minutes to go. Wow, England need to rescue a goal here. Oh my goodness. Wow, I wasn't there for the last time. I wasn't streaming it now, but this time around, this could be catastrophic. If England get knocked out here, chat, how bad are we saying it is?
Trippier taken off.
Bad. How is it like a catastrophe? Southgate is getting worse and worse by day. Yeah.
Palmer. Bellingham.
Yeah, he's dropped deeper alongside Declan Rice. Palmer and Foden the 10s. There's a left wing back.
Switzerland sitting in now.
I mean, Switzerland now they just defend. Just defend.
Had issues trying to cause any problems. Saka goes.
Saka, go! Saka, let's go! Come on, Saka, vamos! Come on, Saka, Bukayo! Let's go, man! Vamos! Come on! Oh, okay. So a quick response.
And it's Bukayo.
Let's go! Come on! Woo. Rescues it there. Oh, we're all square again. The prince is in the house. Oh, okay. I need to stop talking. I already shot my voice. Bro, okay, chat. This is the similar goal that he scored. It was last season against United. It feels like the exact same. If you guys know, it was at the Emirates against United. The game where Rashford scored initially and he scored afterwards. This seems like the exact same goal. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go, Saka. Get in, mate. Get in. Get in. Yes, sir.
His first goal since he had a hat-trick against.
Nah, not this. Come on, nah. It was not. It's definitely not goal tournament worthy. All right. Well, we're back. We're all square again. We're all square.
One does count, and how England needed it because they've been second best. Rice sliding in, won that cleanly. Here's Harry Kane.
Switch. Good switch to Saka. Saka to take his defender on. Rodriguez again, one-on-one.
That might be their first shot on target.
It probably was.
Luke Shaw.
Who's getting goal of the tournament? Well, thus far, probably 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 goal. If not him, Luke Shaw keeps it in. Can't find anyone. Even the in that game, the Georgia game, the first goal that Turkey scored was also pretty good. The first goal Czechia scored against Portugal was a good finish. I mean, there's been a lot of good finishes, but I don't think this is anywhere. This goal from Saka is nowhere near being goal of the tournament. No. Yeah, Shaqiri's one was also pretty good too.
In steps Rice. Kane won't get there ahead of Vidma, although that's a bit of an awkward clearance from him.
Max Wilber. I'd have to go back and look at it again.
It's getting them back in it. Bukayo Saka's the man that's provided it.
Come on, Saka.
Moment of inspiration.
It wasn't for an England hater. But listen, no. I've lived in England for like 6 years now. I like England. It's just that I think England fans, y'all glaze your country a bit too much. I'll just bring you guys back down to where you guys should be. Even at the World Cup, oof. I'm just wanting to, bring you guys back down to reality. But I want England to do well. Like, England is the second favorite team in the Euros. France and England. Number one, France, always clearly, because I'm French, and then England number 2.
And they'll have to be careful defensively with Luke Shaw alert. Won't be able to retain possession there.
All right, now you can hear the England fans. What about Canada? Well, Canada's not in the Euros. As in AK, in terms of rankings, I'd probably say it goes France number 1, Canada number 2. That's really no. France and Canada like tied number 1, England number 2 for me.
To decide the fate of this one.
In terms of my top 3.
Heading that way anyway.
Extra time in both of yesterday's quarterfinals and edging towards another 30 minutes here.
All right, we could be going for egg tap again.
Rodriguez. Doyle's on his bike through the middle. Xhaka for 𝙭𝙗𝙘.
Chad, do you guys think this game is going to go to penalties?
Steven Zuber.
Or is it going to be settled in the 90?
Rodriguez. An intelligent run by Zuber. It's up towards Mbolo. It's an important header, and now 𝐒𝐿_Palmer can bring it away for England.
It's a foul. Well done there from 𝐒𝐿_Palmer. All right, he's not allowing him to take it quickly. No pens. I think it's going to be settled in extra time. 2-1. All right, we'll see.
Good club season.
All right, we'll see. I don't want pens. I want to settle beforehand. Not only that, because, well, if it goes all the way to pens, it gives me a little time to set up for the next stream. But it could go to pens.
Luke Shaw.
How many games have been decided in extra time? Well, you had the England game against Slovakia, pardon me. You had the game yesterday, Spain versus Germany. So I mean, some would get settled in extra time. But yeah, I don't want pens.
Rice. 𝐒𝐿_Palmer.
Pens are so interesting. I don't know why you like them, because of they're entertaining when you have no vested interest. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, extremely entertaining. But the thing is that when your country's in it, that's when it's so nervous. Yeah, when it's like a penalty shootout that I don't care about, like the Portugal, like the Argentina one. Even though I guess I sort of want Argentina to win, I don't support Argentina, so I don't really mind if they go out. But one with like France or Canada, that it's just different. Jude, belly goal.
Bellingham.
Saka, too long.
Suddenly, Saka looking dangerous again for England when it appeared Switzerland had quelled that danger.
Life back in England. Confirmation of subs was 𝐒𝐻𝑪y that went off.
What are we waiting for here? What's going on there?
England's resilience.
If England somehow win the Euros, Harry Kane will win Ballon d'Or. I wouldn't think so. If anything, I'd probably say that it's Jude Bellingham would win it. Unless he goes and gets like hat tricks in the semifinals and the final. What if France and Canada verse each other in the 2026 World Cup final? Who would you support? Well, then I probably Canada at that point, because at that point you've got a final on, I guess, home soil, so to speak. It'd be a Canada hosted by Canada, although the game would be that would be even better. Canada to win its first World Cup on American soil, and the Americans at that point, I'm assuming, would be knocked out, right? That'd be great.
Foden finding 𝐼𝙡𝙤𝙘. Shaw on the overlap.
Go on. No, Eze. Come on.
Similar to the Saka goal, where it opened up nicely for him. Just dragged his shot wide of that near post. Into the life though. Excellent run from Luke Shaw, just opened up the space for him.
Can you show the screen? Oh, which screen? Like the game, is that what you want? If that's what you're asking, no.
And he's already on a yellow, Fabian Schär, so his heart might have slightly been in his mouth.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul.
Inside the final 90 seconds of the 90 minutes. Didn't have any additional time in the first half. I imagine we will.
All right, Foden here.
to the second period.
All right, come on, Foden. Good ball in. It's not bad. All right, Saka again. Palmer with the ball in. Played by Akanji. Oh, the counter's on here.
Zuba wants the return pass. Embolo's still up there.
Ndoye. Wild shot. Always rising. Always rising.
Well, England did well. Got numbers behind the ball. Initially backed off.
Who do you think is going to win, Canada or Argentina, and by how much? I mean, even I have to say, I think Argentina is going to win. I'd say it'd be close. Maybe. What would I say? Yeah, maybe 2-1-0 to 2-1, maybe. Oh, I think it'd be close. Close. Or maybe 2-0. Yeah, maybe 2-0. 2-0. I just don't know if Canada's going to be able to replicate. Because the thing is, though, Canada's best performance was probably against Argentina in that first game. Yet, it's the game where they had their worst result. So we'll see.
To pick out Rodriguez. Now Xhaka. Akanji for Granit Xhaka.
Pretty sure Gattuso was a defender.
Zuba. 𝐼𝙗𝙗 finding Rodriguez. Xhaka. Rodriguez. 𝐼𝙗𝙗. Akanji. Here's Fabian Schär. Schär.
See your lines.
Into the path of
He's a defensive midfielder, Gattuso.
Wasn't the worst ball.
Yeah, CDM.
Into the box, just evaded him.
Schär. Akanji. Rodriguez. 𝐼𝙗𝙗 on the overlap. Rodriguez.
Oh, 3 minutes.
Finds him now.
Dang.
Xhaka. Into Akanji. Slipped on here for Fabian.
Last minute of
Plenty of red
added time.
Pickford
Whoa.
Zuba.
Oh, wild shot. England got lucky there. England got lucky there. England got very lucky there.
Switzerland do a really good job of overloading one side of the pitch and leaving someone spare on the other side. It's Fabian Schär this time. Oh, just takes his eyes off it. That was the chance, the Embolo header. What a ball in that was from Fabian Schär.
Unpopular opinion, Adams is the best center back in Premier League history. Well, Adams for me is before my time, so I can't really comment on that.
Pickford is taking his time here. You get the impression England would be satisfied with extra time. Pumped long by Pickford. Kane's flick. Bellingham after it.
And that's it. All right. So we are going to...
the 90 minutes. So
we're going extra time once again. So this time, I think this... I'm not sure how it is, but this could be maybe potentially the first time in Euros history where every single quarterfinal, at least thus far, has gone to extra time. All 3 of them have thus far.
At the end of 90 minutes in Düsseldorf, it is England 1, Switzerland 1.
The UEFA Euro 2024 on TSN.
What do you think the final of the Euros and the Copa America will be?
Built Ford proud.
I mean, my prediction for the Euros was France versus England. And then for the Copa America, I said... What did I say? I haven't really done one, but I think it's going to be
How you choose to power up.
Argentina versus Uruguay. That's my prediction.
But if you want the horizon chasing, rubber burning, dream building, adrenaline pumping power.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Ford is your starting line.
Guys, what do you think of the new UCL format?
Gas.
I personally think I'll wait and see how things go, but I think it's interesting. I miss the old format. Like, I mean, it was the format we had right before.
Captain, an approaching
But I don't know. I think that I don't know. I quite enjoy it. Yeah, there's not gonna be any group stages, so you're gonna play 2 teams from each pot, and it's gonna be in the league format. They've been pretty good. Who would you say is the best? Oh my goodness. Who would you say is France's best player this Euros? I would say Saliba. Let's look at the stats here. Switzerland, Switzerland's actually is 1.19. England is 0.49. More bigger chances. Who's had more shots? England had more shots, but Switzerland had more shots on target. Arguably, I would say that, chat. Who do you guys think has been better in this game? Oh, certainly, I think I would argue that Switzerland have probably been the better team over the night. And Junior, no best player is Mignon. He saved the penalty. He didn't save the penalty. Oh, well, the thing is, it didn't really make much of a difference, did it? Because they had to retake the penalty, and he scored the second one. So technically, he didn't save a penalty. And then the penalty yesterday wasn't saved. It's that 𝐒𝐿𝐹 missed it. Canada wins on pens. France wins on pens. That means England wins on pens. Hopefully, it doesn't get to pens. Hopefully, England's going to be able to settle it within the 120. Because I'm supporting England. Why else? What time is it in Europe? It is, well, I guess it depends where you are in Europe. But it is currently in London. It's 7 minutes till 7. And then that means in the rest of Europe, it's what, 8? Or, yeah, 7 minutes till 8. Yeah. So then that means on Central Europe, it's like they're an hour ahead. Now let's get going. I'm in Copenhagen and it's 7:53, yeah. So an hour ahead. All right, come on, let's get it underway. Let's kick off.
Time that England and Switzerland have met at a Euro. The first occasion was at Euro 96. It ended 1-1 at Wembley in the group stage. 1-1 as we begin extra time this evening. England reaching the semi-finals in Euro 96 and eliminated on penalties.
I'm in Australia. It's 3:27.8. Yeah, it's
coach Gareth Southgate.
It's pretty early over there.
In the shootout.
Yeah, dang. Bro, watching you being Australian, that's tough, bro. Whatever game you watch, it's always at a terrible, terrible time for you guys.
Which team are going to be able to find the most energy? England have already gone through extra time in their last game. Will that make a difference? How do the teams approach it?
The thing is, it depends where you are in the U.S. If you're saying it's 1, I'm assuming that's Eastern time then.
Got themselves level. Are they as adventurous? So many questions to answer. Freuler.
All right, come on. Come on, England.
𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐾𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝. Ricardo Rodriguez. Xhaka. Zuba lays it off for 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐾𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝. Here he is again. Look at the run on the far side.
Is he not offside?
And that's a waste. 𝐼𝙡𝙤𝙘𝐵 should really be.
He looked offside there, 𝐼𝙡𝙤𝙘𝐵.
It felt like he had to do it first time because the pressure was being applied from Eza. Ideally, he would have had a touch. Came at him so quickly, it was difficult for him to guide that back into the box.
England's record in Euro quarterfinals is 1-3, lost 3. They beat Ukraine 4-0 at the last edition of the competition. Their 3 quarterfinals prior to that all went to penalty kicks.
Was that not a foul there?
But losing to Portugal in 2004 and Italy in 2012. Manuel Akanji. Switzerland still look the more comfortable in possession. Akanji rolled into 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐾𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 and then rolled away from him. Phil Foden steps in. Bellingham has Xhaka on his shoulder.
𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐾𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝 looks tired. Socks around his ankles.
Telltale sign. Speaks a man from experience.
Cramping up. Sore calves.
Bellingham.
European Michael is saying Nico Williams going to Barcelona and Bayern respectively.
As you said,
What is Nico Williams to Barca like done?
breakout star in the English Premier League, really, the Chelsea man.
Let me look. I don't think it's done for sure yet.
Walker. Now Stones.
But Olise to Bayern,
Declan Rice.
we'll see. Bayern for me is gonna be really interesting. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't think Barca have enough money for that yet.
Pickford.
So we'll see.
Finds its way to John Stones. Palmer. Good surge this from Cole Palmer. Back for Shaw. Declan Rice. Bellingham. Palmer. 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝳬𝐾𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝. Lifted in and met by Rodriguez, only away as far as Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. Whew! That's a save. That's a good save from Jan Sommer. But better from England. Better.
Danger for England.
We've seen this a few times from Declan Rice.
Good strike.
It's finding its way into the corner.
Good. That's going in.
Has to get there.
The post against Slovakia when England was searching for that leveler. Declan Rice, that one was on target and dealt with by Sommer. It's Eza with the corner.
The more and more things go on, though, this is gonna mean if this game goes to the 120 and potentially the penalties, it means I'm not gonna have much time to set up for the.
Walker.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have much time to set up for the next game afterwards.
Foden. Walker. Declan Rice. Palmer. Fancies a run at Vidmer.
Ooh, Palmer's nearly done him there.
Freuler helping his teammate out. Palmer.
Phil Foden. Rice.
Foul? No.
All was one in the eyes of Daniele Asato. Walker let that one bounce. And has he put enough on that to Pickford? Just about.
That could have been a disaster. By the way, can you guys hear is the audio from the commentary, from the game commentary itself okay? Because let me know if it's too quiet.
Back for Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. 𝐒𝐰𝐢𝐭𝐳𝐞𝐫𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐝. Zuba.
That's loud enough. Yes. All right, good.
But gifts it straight to Rodriguez.
All right.
Well, England wanted a foul there. Switzerland waiting to take a throw. It's a free kick.
Yeah, it's a foul. Gets her after him. I still can't believe, bro. Harry Kane wearing Skechers boots. That is crazy. That is crazy. Imagine you go to the store and you're like, Dad, can I get a pair of Skechers? No, I could never have that. Trash. At least, you know, Puma, okay. Umbro even, not Skechers. Come on, guys. Skechers. That's crazy. And doors come off.
England didn't get the free kick. The throw was already given.
Yeah, I know.
Dennis Zakaria, whose role in the team often depends on the formation. A defensive midfielder when they go with four at the back, but normally on the bench when it's back three. Imbolo. Xhaka. Freuler. Zakaria.
It's too long. Well done. Well read from Eze.
Eze gliding forwards.
Foul. Foul. Yeah, well done there, Eze.
Could be the difference, the substitutions, the freshness.
Who scored? So Embolo scored for Switzerland first, and then Saka scored for England.
There's a Palmer, even Luke Shaw, who hasn't played for so long. Looks the freshness about them.
Doesn't like to call them substitutes. Gareth Southgate refers to them as finishers. That they can come on and make a difference late on.
I mean, they're subbed on. They're subbed on. They're subbed on. I don't get this thing. If you try to, you know, argue with semantics, trying to change things, they're subs. They come onto they're substitutes. They come on. I don't get it. I get the whole mentality thing. You don't want to, you know, starters, finishers, this, that, and the other, but they're subs. They're subs. At the end of the day, they're subs.
Proactive with the alterations that he's been making. Walker.
That's what I mean. Like, nah, no kid of mine is saying that. No kid of mine is saying that.
Kane did well.
Oh, one. See him. Oh, Foden was through. Foden was through. Belly goal. Foden have a hit. I don't mind that.
Zuba was doubling up to prevent him doing that.
Oh, Saka. Go on, Saka. Not bad ball. Bellingham. Shoot it. Shoot. Block shot. Bellingham. Bellingham. Better from England. Better from England.
They do enough. They get enough of a block. Takes the sting off the ball to make it a comfortable save from Sommer. Xhaka initially makes the block. Gets back to his feet.
Bro, it's last-ditch defending there.
Between them, there's enough bodies there. Zuba.
Chat, in terms of percentage, what do you guys think this game, what's the likelihood that this game goes to penalties out of 100 as a percentage? I reckon like 80% chance this goes to penalties. 45. So you think that someone's going to score before then?
Don't want to make a mistake that costs your team.
86, 70, 95, 85, 60, 75. All right, all right. 55, 75. I just don't think a team's. That'd be tough. I'd be curious to see if England, like say England go and lose on penalties. I'd be interested in seeing what the media is going to go and say. Because England, it was a better performance from England today, but still not good enough. Who do you think would take pens for England? Obviously Harry Kane's taking one. Jude Bellingham is taking one. I think Saka would still take one. I reckon Foden would take one. I reckon Declan Rice would take. Actually, like in terms, I mean, I'm not sure how many of them are actually definite like penalty takers for their clubs, but they've got quite a few in fairness.
Look particularly sharp since coming on.
He injured his calf in a pre-Euro friendly. Steven Zuba, the very experienced winger.
They'll get clowned even more if what they lose on pens. Imagine Saka missing. The thing is, Saka's a good penalty taker, I would say. He scores, pretty regularly for Arsenal. So, I mean, in terms of pen takers, like, given this, I feel more confident if England had to go to pens compared to France yesterday. Because France yesterday, Griezmann was off, Mbappe was off, Giroud wasn't on. All good penalty takers for France. But in the end, they did what they had to do. Palmer as well. Dang, I forgot. My bad. Palmer as well. Yeah, low key. I think England would be favorites on pens, I would say. Even 𝐒𝙭𝙬 is he the one taking pen? Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure he takes pens also for Aston Villa, doesn't he? If I'm not mistaken. Does anybody who watches Crystal Palace like on the daily, is he the one who takes pens for Aston Villa? Crystal Palace.
Foden.
He does. I feel like he's not bad as a penalty taker either. I'm just looking at a pen that he scored here for.
Shaw poked forwards for Eze. Fabian Schär underneath it and gets it back to Jan Sommer.
Yeah, Eze seems a pretty decent penalty taker as well. Dang, low key, England. All right, no extra time, no added time and extra time here.
And it has been a very cagey first 15.
No, he hasn't come on yet. But surprisingly, so 15 minutes to go.
Nothing to separate England.
That was Odyssey. I'm not sure. I don't watch Crystal Palace, so I have no idea. But Eze seems like a decent penalty taker. Low key, England's in terms of penalties, I'd say England are pretty strong. Kane, Saka, Palmer. Who else am I saying? Kane, Saka, Palmer, Bellingham, Eze, Foden. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think Foden takes penalties regularly, but those are pretty decent penalty takers, I would say. Or is he going to go crazy if England lose on pens? Well, it depends who takes the penalties to begin with. Like if Saka, Eze miss, Bellingham to a certain degree, then yeah, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see.
It must be in their thinking. Cole Palmer takes them for Chelsea.
Yeah, here you go, mentioning penalties.
Towards the final few minutes of extra time, I would imagine that Ivan Toney will be brought.
Ivan Toney, dang, oh, bro, low-key, England have pen merchants on this team. Listen, low-key, England, if England go to pens, they're favorites. They're favorites.
It is edgy. And Gareth Southgate knows that one moment of magic or one error.
Can they pass the ball? It's not 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐿, it's Jan Sommer.
To face either the Netherlands or Turkey in Dortmund on Wednesday.
Bro, yeah, low-key, you think you've got Kane, Foden, Saka, Palmer, Toney. Bro, the England have good penalty takers on there. England should be winning it. Yo, I feel a lot more confident England taking. The thing is, though, penalties. The one thing you will go and say, bro, Jens saves penalties for fun. Just ask Mbappe. Well, that was the thing is, though, we say that was the one and only penalty he saved. That was the one and only, like, that tournament. France went 4 for 5. Everyone else, the thing is, though, in that penalty shootout, Switzerland went 5 for 5. France went 4 for 5. So, yes, he did save Mbappe's penalty. Fair enough, true. But it's not like he's not all of a sudden like, I would say he's decent at penalties, though. I remember his penalty save against 𝙤𝙘𝐺𝐼𝐻, so that was pretty good too. But don't like kid yourselves either with this.
Will we get a winner in the 15 minutes that remains of extra time?
All right, here we go.
A penalty shootout to decide if England or Switzerland.
The one thing I would say, though, is that for all as good as England penalty takers are, I'm assuming that these penalties would be probably the highest pressure penalties that they've ever taken. So Harry Kane down. That's gonna leave a mark. And that one against Jorginho where he shifted his feet, that was class. That was class. He's certainly good. But the thing is, with penalties, is we'll see, because his strategy, because I guess he has saving like that against 𝙤𝙬𝐺𝐼𝐻, and that could be a nightmare for because people like, especially Ivan Toney, likes to wait for the keeper to move and then takes for the penalty. But the thing is, a well-placed penalty, if it's in the corners, it doesn't matter. The keeper's not getting there. And especially if he waits, the keeper's getting there. Switzerland should sub in Shaqiri. He plays good for them, and he's good with penalties. I'm not sure how good he is on pens, but yeah. He had a 100% pen record. Who is this? I'm assuming you're talking about Ivan Toney. Bro, don't forget Sommer blocked the pen. Yeah, true, but as in, I think people potentially a bit overestimate how good he's at saving penalties, I would say. Like, you gotta remember, the XG on penalties is like 0.75. So, like, 3 out of 4 penalties are converted.
Who lit up one of their games in the
Shaqiri coming on. Well, you guys were spot on. Shaqiri is seemingly... You're seemingly right here. Shaqiri is seemingly about to come on.
Here in Germany so far, held to a 1-1 draw by the Scots, who finished bottom of their group.
True, I mean, England, Pickford himself is not terrible at penalties either, so... We'll see.
Palmer helping out Walker. Saka to no one in particular. Kane chasing. Akanji finding Granit Xhaka. Rodriguez. Nearly through for Zuba. It does come his way now. England want offside. Zuba's ball in. Eze out-jumped. Vidmer.
Well done there by Eze. Yeah, no, England, I would say, are confident for penalties if it comes to it.
Akanji will win that race.
Oh, well done there from Harry Kane.
Harry Kane taking a tumble in the England dugout.
Whoa.
Akanji jostled for that one.
It's going to leave a bit of a mark.
He did well, actually, didn't he, Harry Kane, to keep it in, and then he just caught the back of his
A little bit of a tumble there. At least it's in front of the bench. It's a bit of a slip and slide there. I think he'll be okay. Shaqiri's coming on for Embolo. Interesting.
So here comes the change. Shaqiri on for the man who put Switzerland in front.
He looked disappointed as well, Embolo. Didn't want to come off.
I mean, if you're Embolo, you're that's unfortunate for you. Well, fat chat, we're 12 minutes. In fact, listen, given that we might go to penalties, let me get the penalties stuff ready again. The penalty scoreboard ready. So Ivan Toney's on. So I think that's Kane's off.
Interesting with penalties around the corner, potentially.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The tumble he took just made his and Gareth Southgate's minds up for them.
Whoa, okay, wait, what? Hurricane's off. I mean, maybe. Dang. What a good pen taker, got subbed out. But the thing is, though, I guess Ivan Toney is also just as good as on pens as well. I guess is the case that you'd make.
Palmer again.
I think it's interesting still though. But Hurricanes, just like France yesterday, their talisman, their captain is not going to be taking the penalty. But who's captain now for England then? It's Walker. Walker's captain. Wow. So it's literally the same thing as France did yesterday. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully for Gareth, the same thing happens. All right, he really is taking after Didier Deschamps now, isn't he? Wow. Interesting.
After the exit of Harry Kane.
I want to see more Bradley Barcola. Most French people do as well. Most French people do as well. I'm back. What's up? Well, we're good. The thing is, though, Nkana, what do you think on your talisman, Mr. Walthamstow, Harry Hurricane Kane, getting subbed off?
In the second of the quarterfinals, the third is heading that way too.
Kane only got 1 point. He's my captain. What in your fantasy? Well, the thing is, though, at least you'd say for England that you've brought on Ivan Toney, who is a good pen. Yeah, he just got subbed off. He took a tumble. He took a bit of a clash, and came off right after it. But so Ivan Toney came on in his place, which I guess you would say, perhaps even you could argue that Ivan Toney's perhaps a better penalty taker than Harry Kane. But still, that's one less good penalty taker you have for England there.
With that from Shaqiri. Walker stepping in. Well timed to nick it off Zuba. Bellingham still down. England coming forwards with Bukayo Saka.
Palmer. Cole Palmer.
Rodriguez with a good block. Suddenly it's a little bit more stretched.
Hold on. I need to start doing this the penalty stuff here. Getting the penalty scorebook ready. England. Zerland. Let's reset all these. Default. 0. Default, and default. All right, England, where are you? England and Switzerland. There you go. All right. We get to penalties. We're ready for them. We're ready for them on my end.
Zuba, nicely offloaded.
Oh, chance to. Listen, England needs to get to pens first. Oh boy.
Suddenly you can hear the cowbells jangling, just as the nerves are for both sets of fans.
Share. Oh, goes for the spectacular.
He's done that a few times when the ball's come to it. Tried to do it first time when he needs to have a touch.
Harry wasn't brave today. I mean, I guess he took a tussle. I guess the argument you'd make though over there for England is that if Harry Kane is if Harry Kane's gone there and like twisted his ankle or something and it hurts, you don't want anything to impede his penalty taking ability. So perhaps in the end, it's probably the right play to make and the right decision. Yeah, well, surprisingly, I'm feeling a lot better now, but I think as we get closer to penalty, I'm going to be a bit more nervous again.
Get there ahead of Tony. Shaw. Saka settles for the throw. Phil Foden will take his leave here.
Foden's coming off.
And,
all right, okay. Trent. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming now these are just for pens now then.
In this rejigged England lineup comes on.
All right, Trent's coming off.
Remainder of extra time and perhaps with a nod to penalties in store.
Well, Southgate's got history of that. Just think back to the Euro final against Italy.
All right.
Made substitutions with penalties in mind.
So I think England are ready for pens. I think Switzerland are low-key ready for pens as well. Chat, are we ready for pens? Are we ready for pens? I will be, although now the thing is, though, is that it's going to be tight for me. I'm assuming the lineup's already out. Netherlands versus Turkey.
Sure.
Yeah, the lineups are out. It seems... No, I was going to say that they're unchanged, but no, not quite. Bassi. Yeah, I will be streaming that game.
Luke Shaw.
No, not both. Only the Uruguay-Brazil game. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. Like, I'm already doing 3 streams a day. That's 3 streams. Each game is like 2 hours or so. With pens, probably even longer.
There's definitely been a bit more going down the left.
So yeah, I don't need 8 hours worth of streaming. 6 hours is already a lot. Do you use OneFootball or what do you use? Yeah, OneFootball is my primary thing that I use for football. In terms for like scores and stuff like that. But then I also like SofaScores when I'm on my computer to look at like more in-depth stats and so on and so forth. That's a good ball. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well done there from Saka. FUTMob. I do have FUTMob downloaded, but I don't use. It's not my primary thing though.
John Stones as well. What a switch you play. They do this really well, switching that switch. For a minute, Jordan Pickford in no man's land did well. He retreated and Saka got back.
Yeah. Good block there from Saka.
Great work from England's goal scorer.
I'd say SofaScore's better. I think SofaScore on my phone though. I like OneFootball is nice, clean, it's simple. It's also what I've sort of gotten used to using. So I just use OneFootball.
The man for the big occasion for Switzerland. Over.
All right, 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes until penalties.
It's a good one as well. And Pickford
Woo!
missed it away. Well, he was going for goal. And
Wow, he went for the spectacular there. Cleared by Walker.
By Walker towards 𝐒𝐰𝐻𝑚.
I couldn't quite get the touch.
Well, that stayed in. Everyone stopped.
Nah, Fugazi, man.
Well, how close was Shaqiri? It's giving Switzerland the lead again.
I mean, they've done all right.
Pickford committed.
Shaqiri went for it. Did it hit the post?
So close.
No, he hit the post. Bro, that was nearly an Olympico. Pickford's looking at him. Pickford pointed at Shaqiri there like, you tried to catch me out there. Awfully calm there for somebody who nearly scored there. Dang.
𝐒𝐰𝐻𝑚.
All right, surely now all these subs are for penalties. Penalties in mind.
Who has been a mainstay for parts as well.
Bruh. So every single game, 2 of the seemingly, we'll see. We had a last-minute goal there in the Spain game, so maybe we could have a similar thing here. Subbed on earlier. Maybe does he have the legs for that though? Is the question.
Zuba. Shaqiri.
Oh, we'll see. Listen, I got my penalties thing. We're ready for them if they come.
Alexander-Arnold for Palmer.
What the apps gives you the goal notifications faster? One football, thought mob, or sofa score. Well, I only use one football. I don't even think I have sofa score down. Hold on, let me see if I have them downloaded.
Shaqiri. Handy pass that. Good try.
Oof.
Kicks it away.
Yeah, I don't have sofa score downloaded, but I have thought mob. I'm pretty sure I do. But I don't have notifications for thought mob. Oh my! Flash score is the fastest in terms of notification. The thing is, to a certain degree, that's not good, because the thing is, either way, during games, I have a tendency to turn off my notifications anyways.
Wittmer getting himself in at the far post, isn't far away. Excellent save from Pickford. Switzerland finishing strongly. I think that would have been his first touch, Țechi if he'd beaten Pickford there.
10 seconds after the goal. Well, the thing is, it depends on the game. It depends on your feed as well. There's so many different factors that go into stuff like that. I think for me, so the notification, so long as it's, if anything, I probably prefer something that gives me a notification a bit after, because, or I just turn on do not disturb and don't allow notifications, because I don't want to get spoiled.
One additional minute at the end of extra time.
All right, so we're seemingly going to penalties here.
The Swiss have had much the better.
1 extra minute, they said. So 1 more minute for somebody to try to find a goal here, which would surely be what a way to end things. But seemingly we're going to penalties. I think both teams have accepted it at this point. 𝐒𝐳𝐸. Luke Shaw, ball in. Ivan Toney, no. Walker here.
Again, showing the benefit of a natural left-sider. Luke Shaw.
Walker, can he find someone? Nah. 30 seconds left. Maybe one last chance for England here. Saka needs to put a ball in. And it's straight into his man. 15 seconds to go here. Long ball from Stones. Ivan Toney. Oh, shoved there, but nothing going. Nothing there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's the 120. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to penalties once again. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, get the nerves out. Oh boy. Wow, the nerves are already starting. The nerves are kicking in. The nerves are kicking in. I will be watching the Netherlands game afterwards, yes. For my birthday today, I really want pens till 1 a.m. And that'd be the best birthday gift. Wow, okay. So many pens. I mean, for me, yeah, the last 3 games that I've streamed, pens, all of them. So, listen, we've got the pens score bug ready. But oh boy.
And it finishes 1-1.
Oh boy, get the nerves you must have here.
Better team in extra time. They had their chances. They were the ones that were pushing. A weird game, sort of back and forward game with both sides.
Chat, who do you got on pens? And Cuckoo, you feeling it? You feeling it?
Chance was there in extra time. They wanted to go for it. They were the most progressive.
Oui, je parle français.
It sort of destabilized that lineup, the formation and personnel, and probably different.
All right, pens. England, Switzerland. I'm rooting for England. Are most likely going through years that are unpredictable. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna have to stay calm and subdued. Sweet Caroline. All right, we'll see. Oh boy. Chat, who do you think who's taking pens for England here? Who's taking pens? Who's taking the pens? Who do you guys think is taking the pens?
Both teams were kind of just feeling each other out for 120 minutes. You know, nobody really going for the game.
It's coming home right now. Palmer has to be one. Okay, I think Palmer has to be one. Palmer, Saka has to be one. Ivan Toney has to be one. I would say Bellingham has to be one as well. And I guess given that they brought him on, I would also say that Trent has to be one as well. I would say those are my 5. So they're shooting England's side. England's side.
The first battle because the penalties will be taken down at that end.
They're being okay. All right. Well, the thing is, though, penalties in the France-Portugal game were taking on the Portuguese side and didn't make much of a difference. All right, here we go. Whew. Oh boy.
Smiles
Holy.
of the captains probably masking the nerves that they.
Bro, the nerves, bro. I'm starting to feel the nerves. I'm starting to feel the nerves.
22%
Whew.
World Cup or Euro.
Jan Sommer versus Pickford. England versus Switzerland. Holy smokes.
Scored 29 of 45 spot kicks taken. He knows all about the pressure of a penalty shootout at a Euro. Gareth Southgate.
Is Palmer going first for England then?
The semi-final loss to Germany.
It looks like Palmer's got the ball. It looks like he might go first. Pickford. Come on, Pickford. Come on, England. Come on, England. Come on, England. Come on, England.
Who's put their hand up?
Holy smokes. The entire country is the nerves, man. The nerves in England must be crazy.
From 𝐒𝐰𝐲𝐿𝐼𝐿 and Jorginho in the last Euro final. Wasn't enough to get England over the line, of course.
Cole Palmer steps up first for England. Cole Palmer. I don't know. I feel like he's going to score. I feel like he's going to score.
So it will be England to take the
Cole Palmer first for England. All right, well, here's the scorebug. We're ready. Chat, are we ready?
standout
Here we go.
for Chelsea in the English Premier League. The responsibility.
Cole Palmer for England.
Jan Sommer
I don't think he's missed a penalty.
knows how to deal with spot kicks.
He's taken several penalties this year. Probably none more high stakes than this one. Cole Palmer for England. Come on, Cole Palmer. Come on, Palmer. You got this.
Penalty to send the Swiss through.
Come on, Palmer. You got this.
Last Euro. It's Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer. Good penalty. Vamos. Come on, Cole. Let's go. 1-0.
An excellent penalty.
Really good penalty. That's a good penalty.
The wrong way. There's plenty of pace on this as well from Cole Palmer.
It's a good pen. There's pressure now. Pressure's on here for Switzerland, though.
For Switzerland.
Chat, what do you guys think? Do you guys prefer going first, going second?
Manchester City.
France went first last time round. Canada went first that time round. Both teams won. Canada went second, pardon me. Pickford here. Mind games, the mind games. Come on, Pickford. Come on, Pickford. Taking his sweet time. Akanji going first for Switzerland.
Hoped that they got England in the quarterfinals. Manuel Akanji plays with three of the team that started this game for England up against another Premier League.
Manuel Akanji versus Pickford. Akanji. Save! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, man. Let's go. Woo! Yes! Advantage England.
Manuel Akanji.
Ah, that's a poor penalty. That's a poor penalty. That's a poor penalty. Yes! Come on, Pickford. Come on, Pickford. Let's go.
Pickford.
Ivan Toney next for England. Come on, Toney. Come on, Toney. You got this. No, Bellingham. Belly goal. Belly goal. Hey, Jude.
England late on against Slovakia with the chance to put
Come on, Bellingham. Come on, Bellingham. Belly goal. Belly goal. Belly goal. Belly goal.
by nerves.
Come on, Bellingham.
How are they?
Bellingham. Goal. Yes. Come on. Come on, Bellingham.
Penalty from Jude Bellingham.
Belly goal. Vamos. Come on. 2-0.
2 England penalties.
2 England penalties. 2 England good penalties. That's a good penalty from Bellingham there. Freezes the keeper. Well done. Come on, mate.
First from Palmer.
Yes, sir. Come on, Bellingham.
Pressure is on Switzerland.
Pressure's on Switzerland now. If they miss this, I think it's done. Surely it's done.
Another of the
I hope Pep didn't see Akanji's penalty. Yeah, that was a bad pen.
in England. Newcastle United man
Who's this? Fabian Scheer, another player that plays in the Prem. Come on, Pickford. You've done it once. You can do it again. You know where he's going. You're in his head. You're in his head. You're in his head. You know where he's going. You know where he's going. You're in his head. You're in his head. Come on, Pickford. Come on, Pickford. Oof. It's him. All right, 2-1.
All the mind games from Jordan Pickford. Getting slow to get back on his line, threw a bottle away. Eventually got himself in place. Fabian Scheer off.
Tries to put him off.
Not this time.
Ah, it doesn't work. All right. Well, still advantage England. Saka, come on, Saka, please, Saka, please. Especially for you. I need you to please score. Saka, please score. Please, Saka. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. You got this. Please, Saka. Even though you're an Arsenal, I like you, though. I like you as a person. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka.
Some demons, but more importantly, from an England perspective,
come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. You got this. Bukayo Saka for England. Yes, Saka. Oh. It wasn't the cleanest penalty, but he's done it. Come on, Saka. Let's go. 3 from 3 for England.
Finds the bottom corner and a big smile.
Yes, Saka. Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, la, 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 la. That's a good penalty. Yeah, he's not struck cleanly. If he dives that way, it's probably a save. Shaqiri for Switzerland. Pressure's on now for Switzerland. Pressure's on here for Switzerland. If he misses it, surely it's over. Xherdan Shaqiri for Switzerland. Shaqiri versus Pickford. Goal! It's a good pen. That's a good pen. That's a good pen. That's a good pen. So he scores as well.
Came close to winning it in extra time. Hit the post.
Dang, that's a good pen. That's a good pen.
Pace on it because Pickford guesses the right.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good pen. That's a good pen.
Terrific penalty.
Ah, shucks.
Ivan
Toney.
Whose penalty record in England is much talked about.
He's very good at penalties. Come on, Ivan Toney.
36 of his 39 in his
36 out of 39.
Put one away from the spot.
Come on, Ivan Toney.
Friendly in March.
Come on, Ivan Toney. You got this. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. Oh, what a pen! What a pen! What a pen!
He thinks he's the best penalty taker in the world.
He might be. He might be. He might be able to back up that talk. He's not even looking at the goal. He's just looking at the keeper. That's a pen. He's not even looking at the ball. Never look down at the ball. What a pen. That's an impressive pen. 4 for 4 for England. If they miss here, if Switzerland miss, England are through. I feel he's gonna miss. I feel he's gonna miss. I feel he's gonna miss. I feel like he's gonna miss. I feel like he's gonna miss here. I feel like he's gonna miss. I feel like he's gonna miss. I feel like he's gonna miss. Chat, what are we saying? Is he gonna score? I feel like he's gonna miss. I feel like he's gonna miss. The pressure's on. He needs to keep his nation in it. Come on, Pickford. Come on, Pickford. You got this. Jordan Pickford to send England to the semi-final. Pickford. Oh, straight down the middle. That's a good pen. Keeps his nerve. But now everything is on. They need to score. If they score here 5 for 5, they go through. Oh my goodness. I hate pens, man. I hate pens. It's a risky pen. It's a risky pen. Where's Country Balls? Isn't he so? I think it's too much stress for him. Too much press. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm not sure how good he's at pens. I don't watch him play recently, but chance of sending him to the semifinals. Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. You got this. Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. Sandals are coming off once again. Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. You got this. Trent Alexander-Arnold to send England to the semifinals of the European Championships. Come on, Trent. Trent. Go. Let's go. Come on. Vamos. Woo! Gracias a Dios, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Woo! Crowd. Oh, my voice can't. I can't scream. I can't scream. I can't scream. Yes! Come on, come on, come on! Woo! Let's go! Don't take me home. Please don't take me home. I just don't wanna go away. I wanna stay here and drink loads of beer. Please don't take me home. Let's go. Let's go. Vamos. It's coming on. No, hopefully not. But hey, my predictions were good thus far. Come on, England. Let's go. England advance on penalties.
Difficult time, hasn't he? The midfield experiment didn't work.
Oh, what a pen. What a pen.
England get over the line. Another match where they could easily have been.
We said before, if England wins, you gotta make. But I don't even got beans here, so I can't make beans on toads.
Wait for a first ever semi-final appearance goes.
But you gotta feel for the Swiss. They had a good tournament. But ultimately beat by the better team.
In Düsseldorf, England won, Switzerland won after extra time. England win 5-4 on penalties.
Not gonna lie, England looked good on pens. If anything, I think England probably looked the best team on pens. You were right. Canada wins on pens, France wins on pens, England wins on pens. Come on. Come on, England. Yeah, heartbreak. You guys, F in the chat for country balls, man. Moment of silence for country balls here.
Surprised me with the first two penalty takers with Switzerland. Two centre-backs taking the penalty. That's maybe the only...
Moment of silence. Country balls, you're forever in our thoughts. Forever in our thoughts, man. Forever in our thoughts. Tough. It's tough for you. But you're in our thoughts.
Constantly just drilling home where they're going in their own head, and this is what happens. This
Sweet Caroline, Papa.
Yeah, penalties. I mean,
I don't think it was a great game. I think it was a pretty boring match again, but ultimately they've done the job. N'importe qui gagne, il perd. De toute façon contre le Pays-Bas. Je suis pas sûr. 10 times better. I think it was better than the France game. Yeah. Not by much though. Not by much.
And you look at England.
Nah, I think it was. It wasn't as. No, the French game was worse. The French game was worse, but it wasn't great either.
Major tournament quarterfinals. Now he guides England to the semi-finals here, and they've done it without being anywhere near their best.
I mean, chat. Listen, the Southgate critics. You can say whatever you want. It's the same thing I said with Didier Deschamps. It might not be pretty play. He might not be doing it, but ultimately, the record speaks for itself. England are in the semifinal of the European Championships again. So you got to a certain degree you have to respect it, right? And now they're one game away from a final. So yeah, you got to feel for country balls, but I'm also happy that England have made it. So all my teams that I'm supporting are still in it.
1-1 after 120 minutes in Düsseldorf.
All right, well, chat, given that, it's been a pleasure. We got the result we wanted, hopefully. I need to go now, though, and get things set up for the next stream. And so I'm going to have to cut it here, prepare for that, and I'll see you in probably literally 10 minutes or so. So, chat, as usual, it's been a pleasure as always. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed. See you guys in 10 minutes. Bye.